You used to call me on my. You used to. Yeah.
Hey YouTube, how's everyone doing this evening? Feeling good, feeling great? I'm a little bit of both. As you probably can see, I got me a new teeny. As you can see, I got me a new color, right? It's like a, let's go for a chocolate auburn. That wasn't the color it was supposed to come out to be, but nevertheless, it's cute on who? Me. Anyways, I don't really have a lot of topics to talk about today. I'm just going to talk about probably 3. First, we're going to talk about Lamar and Khloe and them reuniting and his near-death experience. Then I want to talk about Joe Biden and the decision that he's taking as regards to his presidency or candidacy as a president. And then the last one is relationships. I'm supposedly, and I say supposedly because, you know, people be like canceling, but supposed to have a co-host for the segment that we're going to talk about relationships, and more so the topic is going to be about, you know, what situations or incidents will make you want to take your ex back. Like hence Khloe and Lamar. Okay, so y'all relax, look at the camera, and watch me. So for those who are into politics, you may have saw on the news or heard on the radio or however you receive your source of news that Joe Biden is not going to be running for president. A lot of Democrats were particularly hoping that he would run, and even though they're saying that Hillary, on the other hand, would be kind of like, oh my God, no, she'd be kind of worried. He decided not to run for president. He actually had an interview, I want to say, with Stephen Colbert, who has the night show.
I don't think any man or woman should run for president unless, number one, they know exactly why they would want to be president, and 2, they can look at the folks out there and say, I promise you, you have my whole heart, my whole soul, my energy, and my passion to do this. And I'd be lying if I said that I knew I was there.
I guess the thing he's also trying to hold with his family. Again, we don't want to forget about, you know, the tragic death of his son. But nevertheless, he decided not to run, and some people are also thinking because he waited too late after they had the first debate, which, you know, Hillary Clinton clearly killed that debate, which is in a good way. You know, it just kind of looked at his chances, made his chances look more poor. So people are speculating that too, maybe one of the reasons why he's not running. But nevertheless, so, you know, for the Democrats out there, Hillary Clinton, they need you. For the Republicans out there, Donald Trump, they need you. Have fun with that. So that's all I got for politics. Lamar Odom and Khloe Kardashian. Just in case you've been living under a rock and missed the news, let me bring you right up to speed, boo. So here's the thing. Lamar Odom was at a brothel. Yodi, what is a brothel?
Sex party!
Yes, a sex party, allegedly. But any event, he was out there with that thing out, and he was high. He was on a lot of drugs, and unfortunately he passed out. According to the doctors, he had almost every drug imaginable in his system. He had crack, he had cocaine. He even had the markings on his arm to show that he had been unfortunately shooting up. So it got to the point where they said he choked on his mucus, and that's why he ended up going into a coma. And I don't remember exactly how long he was in there, but it was for a couple of days. You know, by the grace of God, he did get out of the coma. But that's the part about Lamar Odom. Khloe Kardashian, let's bring her inside of this, right? So as you know, she's currently dating James Harden. I believe he still plays for the Thunder? You don't know, right? No, I don't think he plays for the Thunder anymore. He ain't been playing for the Thunder. For those who like, oh, he playing for the Thunder, you don't know? I don't know. Don't check me, boo. Go ask Google. I'll put it up here, okay? And even, she's dating James Harden. Well, when she found out that Lamar had, you know, was in a coma, she flew from wherever she was at to be by his side, and to this day, as of today, they have canceled the marriage, the divorce that they were going to get, and they're going to go ahead and work on their marriage. So, you know, y'all be hating, right? Because y'all just be hating on people. Talking about, why would she be with Lamar? He's a junkie. He's a drug user. That's why they broke up in the first time. She got James Harden. Then you got people on the other side. They're like, well, no, well, you know, love prevails all. Like, she always loved Lamar. The only reason they stopped talking because he was on them drugs, but she loves him. So we have 2 different views on it, right? Well, I got a view for you, right? I personally think, well, from what I've read, because I mean, I'm not Khloe, I can only assume what she would think. But first of all, if you ever watched a reality show, I think it was the Khloe and Lamar show or something like that. It was a really, really good show, and it really, for me as a viewer watching, it really appeared that they were very much in love. And from what tabloids are saying, and even Khloe herself, one of the reasons that they were going through the divorce is because he had got on drugs and he couldn't like snap back out of it. So it wasn't necessarily all about him doing her wrong, treating her dirty. Like, he had got an addiction, and the addiction became, it took over him. He couldn't give him any more of the relationship, and she couldn't do it, and she left. So in a situation like that, and then again, I think she believes, like I do, people have these near-death experiences because Lamar Odom was on a deathbed. Like, let's not sugarcoat this. Like, it was bad. He still has brain damage, and they're trying to get him back together. There's sometimes people are put in life or death situations, and when you're near death or have these experiences, because like I was saying, Lamar was on his deathbed, when you're given a second chance at life, you do have a new outlook. You feel rejuvenated. You want to make things better, and that could very much well be what happened between Lamar and Khloe. Like, she looked at it like, oh my God, he almost died. I think he's going to be done with drugs. I can have my husband back. I can have my life back with him. He's like, oh my God, I almost died. The Lord saved me. Khloe was the one I woke up and saw next to me. I need to be with her. Like, it could have been like that, but y'all all hate themselves all talk about her and James Harden. James Harden, he do got money. But love prevails. Y'all ain't about the looks. It ain't about the money. Like, for y'all who don't understand, maybe you never been in love before. Me, I've been there. I've done that. You know what I'm saying? And when you love someone, for me particularly, like, I love hard. It ain't that little, I kind of love you, like, I love you. And if there's a situation where you have an addiction, like, that's something I can't even begin to understand. Like, that is your own battle, and because you're battling that, that's why we can't have this relationship. That's, for me, is not going to be enough to make me to stop loving you, because unfortunately you have an addiction. You need help. There's something that can help for that doesn't affect your love for me. You know what I'm saying? So if that happened to me, stop eating off the ground. If that happened to me, yeah, I would be like, well, no, you know what? Maybe this is a sign to get back on my boo, and you know what? Let's try this again. And I wish them the very best. The rest of y'all, stop hating, cuz. That's all I got. Well, hello, world. I'm back. Yes, and I told you I was going to bring in 8 co-hosts with me. To my right, I have the sexy Jonathan Bugs. Yes, ladies. Look at ass. But anywho, we're going to co-host tonight. We're going to talk about relationships. I wanted to change things up, get a male's perspective, because I'm sure some of y'all get tired of mine, so we're going to hear some of his. Okay, so we'll be talking about Khloe Kardashian. Stay tuned. And we're back. So, he doesn't like all my animations, but I told him, like, that's what I do. You got to get over it.
I'm really starting to get used to this side of you. It's kind of cute.
Oh, excuse me, monkeys are cute.
Oops.
Tell them. Anyways, so we're going to talk about Khloe. I need you to stop like burning into my jaw. So like I said, we're going to talk about Khloe Kardashian and Lamar Odom and them getting back together because Lamar had that life or death like experience and he wanted to change his life around. Khloe wants to give him another chance. So the question on hand, what was the question?
You really hadn't told me. No.
I told him like 17 times. Anyway, so the question is basically, is there a time or a certain situation where it's okay for you to go back to your ex? Does something, have that really happen for you to fall back?
I really think that a lot of the time we really over-evaluate these relationships that these people have. They put way too much into it. But if you think about it, what would make this a good situation for Lamar Odom to go back to his ex?
What would make it a good situation for him? I mean, you got somebody actually who's still trying to be there for you even in your worst times. Like, you got to ride or die. You're not going to find women like that.
Okay, so how about this? So how is it that Lamar would only want to speak with his former wife, Mrs. Khloe Kardashian, right when he feels like he's about to die? Why would he do that?
Because he knows he's about to die and he knows she's the only one that's been loyal to him and that really cares about him. He knows that's all he got.
I think it's really because he just wanted to make sure he finalized those divorce papers before he croaked.
Well, he didn't finalize them. They stopped it. They took it back. They were taken out, so there are no more divorce papers.
I don't know. I think these guys. They feel like they get these high-priced women, and then now they stuck. They can't go back. You know, just get a basic.
I mean, well, you can't go back to basic once you've had like top notch. Like, man, you a basic. Like, I mean,
I don't know.
Ladies, when you upgrade, don't you downgrade for net 10. Net 10. You stay the same or you upgrade. That's it.
Well, then let's talk about relationships. We're going to talk about relationships.
I thought we were.
Okay, cool. So I got a couple questions for you.
Oh, my God. Listen.
I want to know how you really respond to these. One, my first question is, do women cheat more than men?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't sleep with everybody who's sleeping with everybody to kind of keep count. So I don't know who it is. I think that both parties are probably equally on the same playing field.
I'm going to have to disagree. I'm going to say that women cheat a little bit more than men.
How would you know if you're not a woman? You couldn't really validate that fact. Only I could. And ladies, I never will.
Okay, cool. So let's ask question number 2.
2. Y'all let's get it done tomorrow.
Do women like men that are too romantic?
Yes, some women do not like men that are too romantic. Some women like, oh my God, you like a little too sensitive, a little too feminine. Who you been messing with? You know, sometimes it's just kind of like toughen up, like, okay. And then some women are like, that is the sweetest thing ever. Can you do this to me every day of my life? So it's both ways. Me, I like romantic, but I like you to kind of like not be so romantic sometimes. Sorry. I do like flowers, but you know that though, right?
So tell me a little bit. Give me a little bit of your feedback on relationships.
If you check out my channel, RB Okray 87 on YouTube, I have several videos that will definitely talk about relationships. But for you, in this short section, because we only got 2, you have to ask me something specific. It's like too broad.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We're talking about relationships here.
Yeah.
Okay. I got another question. This one is good.
This is your last question. We gotta wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Who falls in love faster, men or women?
That's another one that I think is on the same playing field. I just think that women will keep it to themselves more, I think. I mean, men will keep it more to themselves when they fall. That way for the woman to see it. But I think it's pretty equal. Maybe men a little bit more, you know, because they're ready to, like, have a family and all that kind of stuff. But I think we're pretty even.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I think we're pretty even. I'm fair. I ain't gonna say, oh, it's the men. It's the women. Like, no. But I'm a gangster, though. I don't be, like, falling in love. What is that?
I'm the cutest women.
Kidding.
Gangsters.
Huh?
Cute girls always want to be gangsters.
First of all, monkeys are cute. I told this nigga twice already. Number 3. I am a gangster because I'm straight out of what? Dallas, Texas. I'm kidding, Mom. Love you. So thank you guys for tuning into our show today with my special co-host. Also, he's an alpha man. Shout out to the alphas in the his nows. Why did I say that? I don't know. Anyway, you guys have a great week. Please subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye.